Last podcast on the left is all about the facts. So when Southern New Hampshire University came on as a sponsor, it was time to do some research. Turns out they offer more than 200 online degree programs, and get this, criminal justice and psychology are some of the most popular. Classes have no set meeting times, and tuition rates are some of the lowest in the U.S. Want to learn even more about SNHU? Visit snhu.edu/last. Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why drivers have trusted Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years. Just tell Progressive what you want to pay, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Visit Progressive.com to find a car insurance rate that works for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
There's no place to escape to.
This is the last podcast.
On the left.
Side stories.
From your glade. That's when the cannibalism started.
Side stories. Yes. Why don't you suck my tongue? Remember Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Suck my tongue.
I actually wanted to start because I did have a
suck my kiss. They wanted Red Hot Chili Peppers wanted you to suck their kiss.
Yes, they did. Yes.
How do you do that?
You suck around the whole mouth, which I just love. Our religious leaders, they're always in the forefront of teaching us how to suck each other's mouths.
You a Buddhist now?
Oh yeah. I mean, I actually really surprised that the Dalai Lama.
It's about the tongues you don't suck.
I'm just really surprised he didn't want, because you figured he was kind of a butt man because he was into Buddhism.
Oh, hello.
But I wanted to do. I had like a long weekend of yelling, right? Because it's
good.
fucking. It was a non-denominational spring holiday festival that we did.
You did a spring holiday festival. Many people did Easter. Some people, I don't know. Is this the time of the solstice?
It is. It's coming around, but that's why I wanted to get my voice all sorted out, because obviously, the Dalai Lama, I was inspired. I want to get into his vocal technique, which is just suck it, little boy.
Suck my tongue.
Come here, suck it, little boy.
Oh, but don't worry. It's not that gross. He's 87.
There's nothing gross about it.
Hey, little child, you want to suck the tongue of an 87-year-old man in robes who shows up if you pay him a lot of money?
He could show up at any time, because that's
he's a very controversial figure.
Dalai Lama not only will suck a child for free, but he will.
We don't know that.
But honestly, he charges to suck an adult.
Yeah.
Because that's unfortunate. And I didn't know he had that fun banana hat.
Well, he does have a fun banana hat. Welcome to Side Stories, everyone. Marcus isn't here, because this is Ben and Henry.
Whoa.
Marcus isn't here.
You just jumped to later in the week?
Oh, suck my tongue. The Dalai Lama, biggest story of the week, without a doubt. Dalai Lama, very controversial figure. If you want to see him in prime Dalai Lama form, check out the conversation he had with Keith Raniere, because Keith Raniere gave him like the $75K. Again, he magically shows up if you have money for him. And he told a joke to Dalai Lama that the Dalai Lama did not understand, but the Dalai Lama, knowing that he was being paid like a good working girl, he laughed.
He understood, but also he technically then fired the guy that set that up, right? So then you could at least see he tried, and then he apologized.
Also, I'm sorry, coming to my office, I'm the Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama,
it's very easy.
You're gonna fucking fire me? The man whose religion is predicated upon nothingness?
I don't know.
I've done great for you. I haven't done shit.
It sounds like Buddhism is a lot more complicated than that.
But this is not even, if you're a Buddhist out there, and Buddhists will tell you this right now, Buddhism has nothing to do with the Dalai Lama. Because it's a spiritual, it's an individual.
Very complicated.
It's
just
an individual,
over many
it's an
complicated
individual
ideas.
belief.
I know.
They don't like the Dalai Lama.
It's a whole long thing. I mean, I don't know. You don't know. I don't know. But I know to not trust a man that is dressed like a banana in a hammock.
That was the best thing about it.
I love his hat. That was actually the biggest thing I learned about this. So, yes, he's in trouble because the 87-year-old... Ooh, what do you call him? Mon Capitan of nothingness.
He solicited a child to suck his tongue. Now, I will say...
solicited a child. Again, it's different because we know that... I don't know if he's a pedophile as much as he's like... You know how Biden likes to suck up hair like it's spaghetti?
But Biden
it's kind of that same. He's old, so he sucks. He feels with his mouth. I think a lot of times because he can't see with his eyes, so he's like a cat with his whiskers, so he has to use his mouth to see.
He's like one of those videos I just showed you about the blind mole rats who are pretty cute. But no, Biden, he tries to steal the essence of youth through breathing it in, little kiss.
It doesn't work.
Dalai Lama tried to steal the innocence of youth through this child sucking on his tongue. Now, this is a statement from the Dalai Lama. And again, it's not usually time for them to do a bunch of like PR. Because usually they're like, they're not in the middle of, they're not in Myanmar killing a bunch of people. Like usually Buddhists are like, hey, you're pretty fine.
Most of the part he's hanging out. I think
he just hangs out.
There people get mad. Yes, he does sometimes visit a cult leader or two when he was hanging out with Keith Raniere. But
yes.
I think up until this point, he's mostly just been sitting. I think he was peeling that hat.
I think there's a lot of time on his hands. But no, he's probably met with horrible people and given them the, it's all right when they like admit to doing other crimes against humanity. The statement says, His Holiness often teases people he meets in an innocent and playful way, even in public and before cameras, which makes me think, again, not an apology, makes me think that what he does when the cameras aren't there is far, far more nefarious and much, much worse.
I would definitely call him, he's doing the, you're ignorant. That's how it feels a little bit. But you're ignorant. You don't know how I love.
Just because he's 87. We all know 87-year-olds. I mean, I don't.
He's lost the plot a little bit. Do
you think he just started doing this?
Oh, no.
This is something he's been doing for 86 years.
This is the problem. He's doing this fun. You're kissing my tongue like it's this cute thing. But the only person who thinks it's fun is the preacher from Exorcist 3 or Poltergeist 3. That is the only person who's doing full Eskimo kisses but with tongue with children because, again, he doesn't know. He thinks it's cute because normally they'll do the Werther pass. You ever seen that with a kid? Sometimes it's so cute. I love nothing I love seeing these videos. Look it up online.
I don't like
Just these great videos of a papu or an opa passing a Werther, little birdie style, to a child. It's nothing makes them feel more included, involved, especially on the Easter holiday.
Right. So also, so he motions to the child who is obviously not wanting to be there. And then he kisses the boy on the chin and then kisses him on the mouth.
I will say at least, would you feel weird? Would you not have felt extra weird if the kid just like jumped on it and just started sucking?
No, because then it would make it seem to me like it's some kind of religious precedent or just kind of cultural difference. I can deal with a cultural difference. In other countries, they don't just throw their grandparents away. They take care of them. Cultural difference.
What cultures do you?
Well, in France,
on the tongue of an old
in
man.
France, you do a double kiss on the cheeks.
Well, yeah.
In America, you don't really do that. That'll be seen as kind of odd, right?
You would be labeled European. So if you were doing the double kisses, depending on where you're at. If in New York, it's way more. Los Angeles, definitely. That more says that you're full of shit. Versus like European, but the rest of the country, even if you went down, even Alabama, if you're doing the double kisses, but then afterwards you go, thank you very much for your guidance in the chili competition. You'd be like, oh, well, he's from Berlin. He's used to loose lips.
Berlin's a fantastic place, also not used to loose lips. They're known to keep a secret or two.
No, but they like to suck on the fuck.
They do, and toes. So the interesting thing is with the Dalai Lama, this took place at the Tuskaloosa Temple.
Perfect.
And this is where he resides.
Suck my kiss.
So when it comes to customs and norms, you would think that this is peak custom norms.
Oh, sure.
So you would think if this was normal, the kid would be like, oh my God, I can't believe it's my time to suck his tongue.
Jump right on the
Timmy
worm.
did it last year and he's been the coolest kid in school ever since.
It'd also be weird if he did a long time and then how do you catch the tongue? If he's going like, if he's doing like in a circle, like, and then you have to figure out like, I better catch that tongue because if not, I guess you get 7 years bad luck.
I guess you get 7 years bad luck. Either way, it doesn't make him seem more innocent of any nefarious activities that I didn't even think that he was committing, but it doesn't make him seem like less likely to commit those
crimes.
Yeah.
Because
well, if there wasn't cameras there, the kid...
You can Tibet your ass. He likes to have sex with children.
Should have kept on talking over you there. Wow, you have two absolute real golden puns there. But anyway... because the kid resisted, he's probably going to be killed. I'm just making that part up, but
oh, sure, who knows?
We don't know.
Have you seen the picture of the Dalai Lama kissing Desmond Tutu?
No, and I don't. These are also.
This is the thing. This comes up a lot.
Are they doing it with tongues?
I know, but it looks like it's they're lady and tramping something. I think hate. I think it's with their lady and the tramping.
I don't know what
they're sucking
up
in
to.
the other, but
yeah.
I mean, I always thought it'd be cute to see a llama in a tutu, but I didn't want to see it like that.
There you go. You're really on fire. Well, let's move on. Yeah, I do see that now. Wow, they really. You know what? Again, it is just, isn't it nice
What?
that some cultures still embrace each other?
No, not that one.
No,
I feel like
I
of
know.
all the cultures. Bye, Mike. Oh, you didn't see Patreon. You'll see there was a foreground, Mike. It's fine. What are we going to do
That's
here?
good. Good to
It's
be
fine.
distracted
It
there.
looks like a dog penis in the
Right.
middle of the cup, but that's
you
what
are like a dog
Patreon
because
listeners
something
say.
happened that you weren't supposed to discuss, and then you were immediately like, squirrel, Mike, changed. This is radio.
No, yeah, but no, it's live, baby. It's live. I was watching it recently, man. It's really actually very sad. I watch old Stern because I'm just can't wait to be 40.
You don't like Closet Stern where he just screams to his closet, to his clothes?
No, I don't. But it was the video of Artie firing his assistant that led to him basically being fired from the show. That was like brutal.
Also,
and like
when
that's
Artie
what radio quote unquote used to be. The idea of like
Yeah.
being hyper real, and we do our best. This is unfortunately as thick as it gets.
When Artie fires,
we are this shallow.
When Artie Lang fires his assistant, you know it's because his assistant did something really good.
Well, it's 'cause-
like being like, Artie, maybe you don't need crystal meth at 5:00 in the morning in New Jersey after
was
doing crystal meth
trying
for 25 hours in New Jersey.
He was literally trying to like help Artie, and then Artie was freaking out because Artie was actively on drugs. It was a long story. Now we're deep in the weeds of 2009 Howard Stern.
I love Artie. Got nothing wrong with anybody, but it is, again, if you are wondering, where is Lord? Where's the Lord? Bob Saget's dead. Farley's dead.
Norm MacDonald's dead.
Norm dead. All of the cast of Dirty Work, except for a man who's been actively trying to kill himself for 40 years. So this is the trick to long life. Don't want to live. Like all of our grandmothers don't want to live.
Oh, yeah.
And then you never die.
You just keep on rolling out of pure fucking spite, even though every day you wake up wishing that you were dead.
Also, speaking of wishing that they were dead, did you see this big story? O.J. Simpson has to go back to jail.
Yeah, you were saying.
He
what did he do?
He murdered 2 people. But why is he going back to jail?
Yeah.
It's because he violated the terms of his bail agreement. And that's where you really get caught up in the legal system.
I mean, how is he still on parole?
Bro, I think he's still on some kind of, he has some, I'm going to say relationship with the court.
I feel that OJ at any point is in trouble because he needs to be. I think from now on, he kind of just needs to be.
I mean, it is so.
It's like Chris Chan's loose.
I don't discuss Chris.
Chris Chan's loose and out there. An anonymous donor, this is true, anonymous donor paid Chris Chan's bail.
Okay.
Now Chris Chan is loose out there. Now that's the show.
All right. Well,
Chris Chan.
They already raped
OJ.
their mother, right? So it's all.
Well, we don't know. We only have the footage and we have a confession.
God, I don't.
That's it. We only have texts and maybe apparently a couple of pictures. But there's no way we could be super sure that Chris Chan has done anything incorrect.
The only story too disgusting for this network. It makes me gag. Anyway,
I might just do a deep dive Chris Chan alone.
You have the skin for it. You have the skin for it. You have the true crime. You're born in the mud. Born in the mud. You're ready.
Like a worm.
Anyway, OJ has to go spend the weekend in Las Vegas. Not for fun. He has to go behind bars because he has a court hearing on Wednesday.
Can you imagine what that Vegas jail must be like? It's not good. It's like of all the places I want to go to jail, I think Vegas is the last place I would like to go to jail. Yeah.
I actually feel like there's so much turnover. I don't know. I think the New York jails are so bad.
I mean, you went into the Tombs.
The Tombs. Yeah. And then L.A. I was watching some of these. Also Dade County in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Florida, that looked really bad.
All right, I take it back.
But I just feel like Las Vegas because so many people get arrested.
Do you think they still have slot machines?
I bet you they do.
Right?
I bet you they do. Oh, man, I'll never forget. I was getting off the plane to go to Vegas, and I was in the Las Vegas airport, and someone was in the airport on their way back to wherever it was. They were playing the slot machine openly crying, and I was like, buddy, you got to get on that plane. When that plane comes, you get on it, and you go back to Washington,
This is you finally getting released from Vegas.
So anyway, he had a court-approved bail agreement, and he apparently messed that up somehow.
All right.
And so now he's going to be behind bars.
At this point, he just doesn't even fucking give a shit. He doesn't care. He gets to go to his Bills games, and they love him, and they announce him, and they play like, it's electric. Dun, 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 when he shows up and shit.
Yeah.
So, like, he's just going there. Technically, this now, it's given him his own version of cred.
Apparently, Simpson, so he's been bailed out, right? He had this whole thing going on. A rep for You Ring, We Spring bail bonds said that they have nothing to comment right now. The documents claim that Simpson tried contacting that bail person November of 16th last year in a profanity-laced message.
Not good.
Simpson stated that he hoped Stewart was, quote, telling the truth. So apparently he's got a fight going with the you ring, we spring bail bonds company, which sounds like...
You never fight with the people that control your freedom. That's what I would say.
No, you really don't.
I would never fight with those people. Also, never fight, ever fight with the Murdoch stands.
Well, did you see they did exhume the body of young Stephen?
Oh, yes.
And they said, initially they said it's a hit and run. And then they said, oh, there's no evidence of a hit and run.
No.
They just made it up.
No, he was beat to death. He was beat to death, and we're going to find out. That I hope they come for Buster. Who knows? Maybe not. Again, if Buster is just a normal, innocent shithead, then God bless.
It's just a lot of death.
It's a lot of death attached to one family.
And it's hard for me because obviously us redheads, we have that director, Ron Howard.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So now we got the Murdoch family, which is 5 redheads, and they're all murderers.
And we used to have Prince Harry, and now he's nothing.
I don't know what's going on.
He's barely a television producer.
So
we don't have any redheads in power except
anyway.
You know who else used to really help us? Faye Reagan.
Oh my God.
You remember her?
Yes.
That was from pornography.
I was just watching a fun Instagram with another comedian that I don't know, but he told a funny joke how porn stars should retire like NFL players because then he'd know that they're out of retirement.
It would be nice though, but they do sometimes. They retire and then sometimes they come back.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I know someone who films for all of Tushy.com. He's a former Marine vet. Nice man, stern man. So I can't watch that anymore. And every time I sit down in the bar, I said, hey, you looking at any assholes today? And he's like, oh yeah, Lena Rhodes was in today. Beautiful asshole. And he squirt. There was a squirt scene.
See,
and that's just a bar conversation I get to have because I moved to Los Angeles.
That's just water cooler talk in the porn industry. You're talking about buttholes, you're talking about squirting because, again, that's the nature of their entire art form.
It just is.
Don't
do it if you work at Hewlett-Packard. You will be meeting with HR.
Unless you are like an executive secretary to the vice president, sometimes you'll have to see that man's asshole.
Oh, the Dalai Lama.
Or woman.
There you go.
Or giant Easter bunny.
Oh, my gosh.
Rise from your grave.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform that helps you stand out online. Yes, that's right. You don't have to smash your face with a hammer. You can just start a business. It's got everything you need on Squarespace, from securing your domain to building a professional site and showcasing your work all in one place. Let's say you want to show everybody how you can carve your ribs out of your lower abdomen so that you look more like a Ken doll. That's amazing. You can bring your vision to life with AI-powered design or curated templates, plus flexible editing tools that helps you create something that truly reflects your style, especially if you are somebody that is trying to corrupt the young men of America. That's what Squarespace is really going to help you. Squarespace makes it easy. It makes it easy for you to put all that together, and you just go to Squarespace and do it all. Thanks, Braden. Head to squarespace.com/left for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code LEFT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Summer means freedom. And for adults, summer means work next to freedom. But thanks to Mint Mobile's summer sale, it can almost feel like the work is playtime for the adults. Right now, all of Mint's plans are $15 per month, even unlimited. Free yourself from big wireless and switch to Mint Mobile for high-speed data and coverage on the T-Mobile 5G network. It's so well connected, I could call from anywhere. Deep from well within my bunker, where my AI-fueled robots slowly but surely toil for me, but I know for a fact I'm saving money on my phone plan. Or up above, where I'm training all of my giant Amazon female warriors who will fight in bulletproof mesh. Also, honestly, Mint Mobile's really cheap and it's really reliable, so you should use it. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/LPOTL. That's mintmobile.com/LPOTL. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/LPOTL. That's it. There's no catch. Upfront payment of $45 per 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12 months. Plan required, $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. Includes up to 20 gigabyte hotspot. Capable device required. Availability, speed, and coverage varies. See mintmobile.com. In the United States of America, there's a break-in every 26 seconds. That means somewhere, right now, an intruder is getting closer. The problem is most security systems only alert you after a break-in has already started. That's too late. Choose SimpliSafe to secure your home. Using the Outdoor Camera Series 2 and advanced AI alerts, SimpliSafe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them, stopping crimes before it starts. That's real peace of mind. They've got a really great security system that makes sure people don't get in your house or it makes a big noise. And to me, that's a big deal for me, is that it protects all of our yelling with a siren in our studio, which is one of the most important things that can be protected. I don't care if thieves come and kidnap us. I don't care if marauders come and steal our staff and bring them to another country against their will. As long as our words aren't affected, as long as our precious data isn't affected. And SimpliSafe does that. And for that, I say, God bless you, SimpliSafe. God bless you. God bless you, SimpliSafe. God bless you. Experience greater peace of mind with SimpliSafe, now available with an exclusive discount for our listeners. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/LPOTL. That's half off at simplysafe.com/LPOTL. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. Now, the one thing that comes out oftentimes, every one of these so-called Easter weekends, because see, I don't remember when it's Easter.
I don't
Normally,
I don't know any holidays.
Easter is the day when a Satanist does his laundry.
I actually thought it was surprising that we had a holiday so early on into the new year.
Me too.
I totally forgot about this.
I forget about Easter, but then we ended up having a thing. It was good. But every year, there's always some form of article about Easter bunny sightings. And I personally, I love it. I love, as you guys know, I love an anomalous phenomena.
Sure.
Like, yes, who knows? People are seeing these things. They're projecting it. Are they just people in costumes that are hammered walking around various neighborhoods on their way home? Are they actually sort of projecting an egregore of a giant bunny into the world in front of them psychically? I don't know. But this comes from Singular Fortean, our favorite source of out there news. Man reports childhood sighting of a 6-foot-tall white rabbit on Easter morning. Now, this is according to his man. This is a man. Now, man said.
It's a man.
He said that he saw this in 1988, Easter morning.
1988. So he's waited a little while to tell the story.
He did, but this is just of one. This is only of one of these Easter bunny sightings. I was looking out my bedroom window across my backyard with a backdrop of a forest. Now, I had a rabbit cage in the corner of the forest adjacent to our work shed, roughly 40 feet away. I witnessed a 6-foot-tall white rabbit with a dark vest facing the door to my pet rabbit's cage. Frightening. First of all, can you imagine even bigger you showing up in front of your door?
I mean, it would be absolutely...
Like twice your size?
Well, and that's the thing with the bunny. So a 6-foot bunny is about... What's a bunny? A foot? That's 6 times larger than your average bunny. So that's going to freak you out.
Oh, sure. He said, I was in shock. I was skeptical, of course, right? Because, I mean, you know, I don't believe in the Easter bunny, but I was a young boy. Yeah. I didn't believe in it, but when I rubbed my eyes, the giant rabbit was still there. I threw open the single pane window, which led to the backyard facing the rabbit cage. I yelled at the rabbit, "Hey, I see you." I tried to volley up in the window to leap out and run to the rabbit in my tidy white kid's underwear. Lucky.
Tidy whitey underwear.
Dalai Lama would like to get a little bit of that.
Suck my tongue.
But I couldn't make it out of the window. It turned, it looked at me, it took a series of bounds at high speed into the forest. I still could say
it scared the bunny.
It scared the bunny. I could see this being a man. It's a man, baby.
Well, unless it truly was. If it did spring like a bunny. I just did a little Reddit search here. Is the Easter bunny a cryptid?
Now, yes. I like the term that our boys over at and ladies over at Hellier, the Newkirks, talk about, an egregore. And it's a thought form like a topal, but actually even more kind of put together, but by society, that all society believes in thing, and then psychically we sort of build it up and it becomes a physical reality.
According to Purple Tumbleweed, they say, I still remember to this day waking up when I was around 5 to the outline of a giant rabbit trying to break into my bedroom window.
That's a man, baby.
I was hysterical enough that they actually went outside and checked. It was probably some weirdo in a mask, but Purple it really looked like a giant rabbit.
I just got a fucking great I did a half ounce of purple tumbleweed. It's incredible what you can get out here in LA. The weed prices are extreme. But this is one story. Now, he said the reason why he was haunted because of the absurdity of the situation, which I can see. This is why he said that I find these stories interesting, because he said he saw this and it haunted him for his entire life. Now, I also sort of remember seeing Santa Claus as a young man, but I do believe it was because my father drunkenly dressed up as Santa Claus and tried to perform a magical act for us to be, it's kind of like inspire the children to think
that's
it's
nice
very
of him that he did that.
Absolutely. But then obviously he was a drunk, father.
What time was it?
It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, hell.
And I watched him coming in.
It was 1 o'clock in the morning.
I remember him sort of like struggling with gifts and going, damn it. God damn. You know what I mean? Like, part of my mind, again, what sticks with me is imagining, I was like, I don't know if Santa would curse that much.
We don't know.
I don't know.
Actually, we don't know. And there's
he
a lot
was
of
a working man.
There's a lot of different Santa lore. Obviously, there's some woke history coming in here when it comes to, is it slave labor or the elves put the elves back in Elf Town where you got them all from? There is, where is Mrs. Claus?
They're born there. They're
where is Mr. Santa is the David Miscavige of creatures, right? Where is Mrs. Claus?
Interesting.
Have we seen this fucking?
She doesn't bring her out. I've only seen pictures of her.
Yeah.
And she doesn't serve any purpose, right? I mean, I don't know. I think she might be in charge of the reindeer. I think so. But then that also feels sort of like, are they all eating her pussy or something?
We don't know.
I don't know. If it depends on whether or not she's met Jared Fogle or not.
I know there's a lot of people out there that say Ben Kissel never has double standards, but I do have a double standard.
He's never flip-flop, ever.
Do have a double standard. I don't want to see a sexy Santa Claus, but I want to see a sexy Mrs. Claus.
Nothing would make me absolutely Kissel. Santa Claus needs a Leah Remini.
He does.
He needs a hot...
The King of Queens.
Why don't they do that? Why is it always Santa Claus? Why is she always some old woman?
No, you can get hot Mrs. Claus.
I mean, I'm down with an old hot Mrs. Claus, like a gilf Mrs. Claus with them hanging out.
The thing is, okay, so they're both timeless, right? Why not just make them then nice and 29 to 34?
No, keep Santa old and
That's your sexiest age.
Have Santa Claus be young and hot. Give boys something to look up to. All right, it's somebody to kind of believe in. And then also we can make him poly if you give him a couple of twink elves. And then he can hang out with them.
We're talking, are the elves there by their own volition?
Well, the ones that are fucking.
So the police actually in England, you know what the world's biggest rabbit was?
What?
4 foot 3 inches.
Too big.
129 centimeters.
That's half a Baron Trump.
It really is. But now I'm thinking about that man's story. He said it was approximately 6 foot, right? But he's a young kid.
Yeah.
So maybe it was just a big fucking rabbit.
He said after he saw the rabbit, he had a bizarre Mary Poppins song stuck in his head. It's a spoonful of sugar, the medicine. And he said he doesn't know why, because he wasn't into Mary Poppins before.
Also, if you take your diabetes medication with the spoonful of sugar, just defeating the purpose.
It really does. Now, do you want to know who that guy grew up to be?
Who?
The police officer.
Oh, good.
So you're straight up police officers that believe in anthropomorphic bunnies that were walking around.
I don't care if you want to be a congressman and you believe in Sasquatch, good, go for it. Or woman, go for it.
Thank you.
I just don't want my police to believe in cryptids.
I don't know why.
It's just because then they're just like, I thought it was a Sasquatch, and it's obviously me. And then
cryptid communities, we need brave police officers to stand forward and say, I seen a Mothman.
Isn't it crazy how the word retired changes so much? Like, I'm a policeman. I'll be like, oh, okay, cool, man. Nice to meet you. Great to chat with you at the bar. I'm a retired policeman. Tell me everything you know.
Tell me
every story that you ever, as soon as you can't arrest me.
Because now you're out.
Now you're in.
Because now
you're in my good graces.
Because I'm high right now. And he'll have to be like, yeah, I've heard that time and time again.
Boom.
I'm just sick of all of you. Now at least I can openly wear women's underwear. Now, this is another story. This is the same thing. Or there was that story. There's multiple of these.
Wow.
Researcher Stephen Wagner posted a list of over a dozen sightings of Santa Claus. Mm-hmm. People have said they've seen Santa Claus, which I do think is interesting. People zip it up there because you never know.
But the thing about seeing Santa Claus, let's call him a cryptid. He's a humanoid cryptid.
Oh, yes.
So you can see Santa Claus.
I mean, we see Santa Claus many times.
Santa Clauses.
We're going to become Santa Clauses as we grow older.
The Easter Bunny, unique. That's a bunny. The leprechaun. That's interesting. Everyone's seen Santa Claus because Santa Claus, until I see him flying with 12 reindeer shitting above my head, I will just assume that's an overweight, out-of-work actor.
But much like Bigfoot, I want to see the scat.
You want to see
I
Santa's
feel like
scat?
if we
do you
see
think
some
it's magical
reindeer scat, magical scat, if I see some hovering scat,
but do you think it's candy?
I hope I won't.
Because is that in the elf lore with Santa Claus from Will Ferrell's Elf? I believe that they shit candy.
I
don't they shit candy?
I hope that they shit. If they're shitting candy, I still feel like it's still shit. You know what I mean?
Sweet.
Like, if they're shitting candy, you probably still shouldn't be eating the candy because it's their waste product.
I feel like that's what candy is elf shit.
I don't know. I had a Cadbury cream egg yesterday.
Yeah?
It's just like, it
What'd
does
you
taste
think?
like pure shit. It's garbage.
Yeah, they're too sweet out here.
I would rather a chocolate exterior with real yolk in it.
I don't want to, again.
Some savory ass, just like, I love a yolk. I'd just drink them. Why do they sell just tubs of yolk?
They do. You can get it.
Oh, yeah, just egg.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah, just beaters. Yeah, I got to start slinging that down, man. Get up. I need to get cut this summer.
I swear to God, kids, you wouldn't know. I swear to God, the candy was better when we were younger.
They were. It is.
Because the chocolate was like more This is plasticky chocolate.
We're just, wow, we were really getting into fucking deep into 40s material today.
To go suck this Dalai Lama's fucking tongue. Well, let's tell this story. A naked man driving stolen school bus was found with dead deer inside.
I was kind of saddened by this story because that's really it. He
led the police on a police chase.
Yeah, but it was a slow one. And then they were driving around. It wasn't that exciting. And then when they got to him, he was naked. Yeah. And he was in a school bus. There was no kids in it. That would have been exciting. If it was full of kids and they were all screaming and stuff, that would be a fun story.
Well, the kids would have, that's a mutiny. The kids would have taken it over. What
Nothing.
hell? Can you imagine that?
Incredible.
I actually love the idea of a movie. So it's a heist. Oh, fuck, I lost my car. Gets into the school bus. It's nothing but children. And it almost turns into kind of a cute kindergarten cop story.
That would be cool.
And then the bus driver, he's going to crack.
What about a child version of John Wick where the kid is murdering a bunch of adults?
That killed his dog? Well, either way, we don't need to get, honestly, buddy, have you watched the news? Have you seen the news? I think that these children are John Wick.
Oh, no, I got another story. Well, yeah, unfortunately, they are forced to go through the same Keanu Reeves-like training.
But I was interested to hear a little bit about this story because it takes place in Pennsylvania, in Gettysburg, historic place. The officers say this guy, he stole this school bus from Giant Foods. And then,
Giant Foods. I know Giant Foods.
But I don't know if he was naked when he took it.
No,
or
he got
naked.
hot.
He stripped off his clothes until
and then he had his emotional support dead deer with him.
Oh, I see. So they were like, okay. So officers say Sanders ran. He stripped off all of his clothes until he was fully naked, and then he ran through the numerous parking lots.
And guess what, man? That is not going to discourage them from tackling you. I know you think it will up to a point, but unfortunately, for them, they're going to have to get you open dick or not.
But I think this sentence is going to change your entire prerogative. So the reason that the man was running was he crashed his BMW vehicle. And then he got out, ran butt-ass naked, took off all of his clothes, and then got into the bus.
But it's not a crime to drive naked. I actually heard recently, I asked that to our brave audience, and I got a message saying that it's not illegal to drive naked.
Why did he have the dead deer, you might ask? Well, he was attempting to drive it to his home to use as fertilizer in his garden.
No, I think
this man had a lot of ideas.
No, do you just lay it down till it becomes like I've seen that time-lapse video of like ants eating a corpse and stuff.
I don't know.
Is that what you do? Just lay it there and then, or you bury it?
What about Scots? Scots grass grow.
Yeah, you just go to
apparently
Home
it's
Depot.
supposed to cause cancer. Something's supposed to cause everything.
Something's got to give. At some point. Oh, first of all, screaming, something's got to give. I want to say thank you to everybody who showed up to our show.
Oh, Disaster
on Friday.
Man.
For you guys who arrived. And I just want to say thank you very much. We had technical issues. You guys were really, really strong as the microphones didn't work. But it showed the power of real theater, which when it boils down, is just a stage, a couple of lights, and pantomime.
That's all you need. Yeah, the guy, everything. Check out Disaster Man. It's fantastic. And you know what? Given the fact that everyone's about to go on strike, it's going to sell.
It's going to sell.
The guy said the microphones didn't work together. in units. They didn't work together.
See, that
you
was
could only have one on.
which doesn't make any sense.
No.
That's actually not how microphones work. There's a whole board that you plug microphones into. But I digress.
There's officially I don't know the name of the microphone company, but there is one microphone company that I hate and I don't even know how to describe it.
It is a Korean company called Shitay Mics.
Okay. Wow.
Funny stuff.
Really?
I don't write this. I don't write these things.
Thank
These just
God.
come out of me. This is talking about coming out of you. Have you seen the story of the woman that was the Spanish, I believe, actress who used her own son's cum to make her own grandson?
Yeah, I did see this, and I am.
You got
Is it?
to.
So anyway, it's a Spanish. She's 68 years old.
68 years young. She's a TV star. She used her dead son's sperm. That's got to be a hot old woman so she can make her dead son come.
But why? How did they get it?
I think they got it the old-fashioned way, digging them up, cutting off the balls.
How do you get? Can you get cum from a corpse?
Apparently, you can get the cum was frozen before, which must have been a horrible day at the ice cream store, and then they took that cum. And at first, I was kind of really more surprised. I was really excited about the story because I heard Spanish TV star uses dead son's sperm to have granddaughter. And I was like, oh, this is going to be fun because I thought she was having it. But actually, she had a surrogate. Makes it less fun. Because then she'd be her own grandmother. But that would be fucking incredible. But I don't know then if that's incest. If you just have decoupled sperm from your dead son up inside of you, and then you have a child. Like, I don't know if that is incest. Is it? Or is that just like, is that too many like steps in between?
Well, that's
that he already died.
I
and
guess,
then it's like, if you fuck your son's or child's dead corpse, is that
that's
incest?
bad. Yeah, that's bad.
But
that's
would you
worse.
call it incest first or necrophilia?
Both.
Yeah.
That's a hyphen.
But which comes first?
Incest, necrophilia, I guess.
Side stories, LPOTL@gmail.com. Are you
even in death
expert in incest necrophilia?
Even in death, isn't it still her son? Apparently, that's what got people up into a debate.
Oh no, people got mad. But hey, man, she made her son, which means she made that cum.
Yes.
So that it belongs to her. That's her semen, and is the last memory that she has of her own son.
The name of the baby is Anna Sandra.
Interesting.
Anna Sandra.
Hey, man, it sounds like
Anna Sandra, the surrogate.
All I know is that she definitely is not going to be traumatized when she hears about how she was conceived.
She says, the girl isn't my daughter, but my granddaughter.
See?
I don't know. To be honest with you, he put it in the thing there in the chiller, and
we got into
I guess I'm fine with it. I don't care.
Also, you and I got into a thing last time with Melissa Etheridge and Dave Crosby.
I just don't know if she studded the best cow.
But they never fully. She did.
Yeah, but then he's gonna. By the way, I saw. Whenever we're done, well, in the next couple of years, and then we'll take a little break, and then we'll be like, life is better together. There's a 3-year Carnival cruise you can go on.
Oh, for what?
Just travel all around the world, getting drunk.
You just go for 3 years?
3 years.
How many times can you get dysentery? Like before it just becomes a part of your very DNA?
I don't know, but I would like to be there for 2 years as the new group gets on. Yeah. You have any questions, guys?
What you guys in for? Oh, yeah, you pull everybody's papers.
So anyway, you know what? Official decision. She seems happy. Who cares?
Equality Minister Irene Montero said surrogacy is a form of violence against women as there is a clear poverty bias.
I'm not.
It sounds really complicated.
Yeah, that was a very complicated sentence.
Was that really complicated? Fernando says, I read that literally off of this article.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't know what that means.
We're not having the debate about equity and equality and surrogacy.
I'm
talking about this old bitch who got her kids creamed.
I think if you're looking to blow out your pussy, you should be legally allowed to do it.
I don't know.
You should be legally allowed. Is that what you're trying to do? You're trying to make your clit into a fucking little punching bag?
We're not going to derail this into a conversation about Spanish politic on poverty.
I don't even know how to say Spanish politics in Spanish.
I don't
Politicos.
know. Oh, yeah. Probably, actually. Probably.
Yeah.
All
Babble.
right.
Last podcast 90. Is that what it is? Last podcast 90?
Live from your grave.
Last Podcast on the Left is excited to collaborate with Audible. Audible has a massive range of ad-free crime fiction, nonfiction, and true crime podcasts. There's so many things you could do while you're listening to an audiobook. You can clean up your own personal crime scene. And that's easy to do, and you can learn it all from books. Some people also listen to audiobooks to go to sleep. But you could check out podcasts like This American Life, titles from true crime greats like Michael Connelly and Agatha Christie, and Audible originals like Dr. Death, The Cowboy. You can find whatever you're looking for on Audible. Plus, you can multitask while you do it. Find your next mystery on Audible. Audible. Stories that speak to you. New members can start listening with a 30-day free trial at audible.com/left. This is a paid ad by BetterHelp. It's so important to remember with the busyness of the holidays, every holiday, Arbor Day, that day about the planet, President's Day. There's so many things to adapt to in this life, and it doesn't follow a perfect plan. God, ruins the whole weekend. But therapy with BetterHelp, the world's largest online therapy platform, it can be a space to pause, reevaluate, and adjust to any unexpected changes. With over 30,000 therapists worldwide, BetterHelp is one of the leading online therapy platforms, having served millions of people globally. BetterHelp makes it easier to fit therapy into your routine. You're in good hands, too. BetterHelp therapists have at least 3 years and 1,000 hours of hands-on experience, and hold all required education, training, and certifications. It's easy to do, and the help is better over there. You don't have to navigate life's changes alone. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/lastpod. That's betterhelp.com/lastpod. Is there anything better than a summer evening outdoors? Enjoy your space to the fullest with new greenery from Fast Growing Trees. I love a big, thick bush. Fast Growing Trees is America's largest, most trusted online nursery, and they can send me a big, thick bush any time of the day. It arrives at work. It arrives at my car. I can pinpoint on a Google map where it is. Send me a big, thick, brown bush. And they send it immediately when they have it, because sometimes the shaver comes to town. I remember one time I ordered a cherry wood tree from Fast Growing Trees, and my God, I couldn't cut it down, no matter what my father told me to do. I had to lie to him about it, and next thing you know, I became the first president of the United States of America. And even you can become the first president of the United States of America with Fast Growing Trees. Right now, get up to half off select summer planning essentials, plus get an additional 20% off your first purchase with code LEFT at checkout. That's an additional 20% off at fastgrowingtrees.com with code LEFT at checkout. Offer is valid for a limited time only. Terms and conditions apply.
Let's see here. A homeless woman killed a shelter coordinator with an axe.
No, this is a sad story. No, this is just a brutally sad story.
No, it is. I just wanted to say the words with an axe.
But it's very sad because she was much beloved, and then she killed her with a hatchet. Everyone was mad.
Oh, that is sad.
It wasn't like great.
No,
everyone was immediately like, "No, thank you." And that homeless woman was canceled.
Leah Rosin Pritchard, R.I.P. She's a beautiful woman. Anyway, no jokes there.
No, but where there is jokes.
Let's move on.
This is the thing we talk about. We're about to go back to Australia. First of all, Australian tour coming your fucking way. Go to the last podcast on theleft.com at least. Go look up our dates. We're coming to Australia. Can't wait. But what did we learn last time?
Yeah. Oh, also, hail yourself. I can hear the manager.
Good plug.
Hail yourself this Sunday. It's going to be in Oxnard. Come to Level D Live to see us. Oh, laughter.
We are so good.
Please come hang out with us this Sunday.
Engagement.
April 16th?
I don't know.
God damn it.
I don't know what day it is today. To be frank. So what we learned about Australia, right?
Yes.
You best not be bringing your emotional support seats. You must not be bringing your funny little car. You caught a bunch of frogs in Tampa. Now you're going to Sydney.
Joke about it.
Everybody's gonna freak out.
I think we made a joke in the Uber on the way to the airport. Be like, gonna bring this grape with us, and the man stopped and was like, never discuss that.
Even think about it. He's like, seriously? Do you have grapes? Do you have fucking grapes? And we're like, no, bro, no, just a joke, bro. All right, so this guy, he took a platypus on a train ride. This is in Australia. But apparently, though, the thing about seeing a platypus is that it's very rare. And number one is that we know for a fact that a male platypus is extremely venomous. You have to be careful.
Are
Number
they?
two,
I didn't know that.
They're very endangered. All right, and if you see a platypus,
Leave 'em alone.
you're supposed to leave him alone. Now, this
Also,
guy,
when we had our conversation with, oh my goodness, one of our many great conversations about cryptids, it was on our Patreon. Apparently, the platypus was originally a cryptid.
Yes.
And then people were like, I don't think that's real. And then the dude had to go kill one, bring it back to him and be like, see, motherfuckers?
oh yes, when they first arrived with them, they didn't know what it was. But this guy, which they've not named, now they found what it was called the elusive critter in northern Queensland, right? Now, according to Queensland police, it will be further alleged the pair were observed showing the animal to members of the public at the shopping center. Now, they went and they found there's footage of here. You see this cute little footage right here?
Is it illegal to do this, by the way?
It is.
Yeah, it's not even that big of a platypus.
It's got a maximum fine of Australian dollars, $430,000 for handling a platypus. You can handle my platypus for 15.
Wait a second. Why?
Because that's
generational poverty.
Conservation laws. It is illegal to take one or more platypus from the wild because they're dangerous. He says taking a platypus from the wild is not only illegal, but it can be dangerous for both the displaced animal and the person involved in the platypus's male, as they have venomous spurs.
So it's in U.S. dollars, which is drastically going down. It is $288,000.
Yes.
That is so fucking absurd to me. Do you get to keep the platypus at that point?
I think
I'm
they still
keeping the
take
platypus.
But they're still saying, but they don't know where the platypus went after. They're saying they dumped it in the river, which is good because that's where platypus got to go.
Well,
that's where a platypus got to be going.
With stubby tails like a beaver and a bill of a duck, platypuses were famously seen as a hoax.
And they're very cute. And we know for a fact that platypus they're small. Because you see right here, the one he's got tucked in his hands.
That's what I'm saying. It's not big.
He's lucky that it was a lady, not a male platypus.
So the women are just like, they're totally chill. And the dude is like, get near me, motherfucker.
Well, he has a spur on his toe that makes him venomous. So you got to be careful. You can't fuck with a platypus.
I don't think that these people have done anything that wrong. The platypus, for context, the platypus is the size of a hamster.
No, it's big. It's a little bigger. It's a little bit bigger.
Not much.
I mean, I say close. I place it closer to a guinea pig.
A guinea pig?
A guinea pig.
All right, guinea pig it is.
It's kind of big, and I know I've held a dead one in my hands.
That's great.
You remember that story?
I don't. Wait.
For my mother.
No, I don't know.
Technically, it's one of our biggest bits.
Yes, of course. The guinea pig that you had in your house named like Terminator or something.
It was named, what did she call it? It was fucking real stupid. Oh, it was like Wascally. That's what my mom called it. My mom, it's like, oh, it knows. And you would be surprised. Everybody says Henry Thomas, the guinea pigs don't have personalities. But I could tell each one of them by their squeak. I could tell them apart by their squeak, and I knew. And then she fed them to death. Again. Yeah. God, we escaped up death, man.
Yeah.
I was supposed to die like that dude from Seven.
Oh.
In my mom's basement. That's what she wished she could have. She wished her last words to me could have been like, "Oh, you want some ricotta on that, Henry Thomas?" Because we used to just eat pasta covered in ricotta cheese.
I mean, it's not bad.
It was delicious.
I love it.
My mom used to cook this. Ooh, I was thinking about I'm so hungry. We used to cook a bunch of like country pork. And my mom used to make this like a nice gravy on Sundays and mix the sausages and pork in there. And she just served that over ziti, and then you put a dollop of ricotta cheese on top of that.
For healthy reasons.
Yum, yum, yum. No, let's make it soft so it slide in.
Nice. And then you went on.
Suck my tongue.
Yeah. Then you went
everything because I mean, like you taste that sweet ricotta.
But then you went outside and you worked it all off.
Oh, yeah. Always at the farm.
Yeah.
That was because we needed to have a meal because we were dredging up silt from the local river.
I know. We're eating now more than we did when we were active farmers. It's a problem, isn't it? All right. Well, just lastly, the only story I wanted to cover.
You want us to go back to an agrarian lifestyle?
There was this passenger, and I just like it because did you watch the video of this guy?
Yes.
So this fucking total scumbag. So he's sitting first class. Sometimes if you sit first class, you might get, if they are in a nice mood or if there's time, you might get a little bevy before takeoff.
It's just
rare.
Nice. It literally is just supposed to be nice.
It's certainly not a thing. I don't expect it.
No.
But when they're like, "Ooh, you want a bevy?" I was like, "Ooh, Bloody Mary before we take off." Oh, sweet. This drunk motherfucker gets on there. He wanted his gin and tonic, but he refused. They were like, "No, we're going to wait. We'll get it to you in the air." Total fucking meltdown. The video is just incredible. He's a man-child, so just check it out. The New York Post headline is...
He's losing his fucking mind. Like, literally, he's acting like a child.
Passenger handcuffed over pre-flight drink tantrum. like a 5-year-old. And it is so fucking funny. And I don't understand how any person, especially a man, how does a man get to this part of his life?
By being a totally spoiled piece of shit that wants everything handed to him on its silver platter because he believes he's owed a certain thing because of his monetary status and his skin color.
It's also American Airlines first class. I mean, I love it. I mean, it's a blessing to be up there.
No, it is.
You can't be, but it's
honestly,
also
American is that's a good one.
But we're not talking. I mean, this isn't an international fucking flight to, whatever.
No,
some
it's
fancy.
not. No. You could
Dubai.
just charge. And he's definitely got like a Murdoch shaped head.
We need to have a white person conversation.
I think that we need to all sit and talk. Like we need to sit with the Karens. We need to sit with the Chads. We need to have a little bit of a group up. And again, this is more of a white de-escalation meeting. We all need to sit. Everybody take a chill pill. Why don't we eat some Cadbury eggs?
Just please.
Right, you guys all love that fake yolk, right? Why don't we sit and just chill out, understand we're in a lucky place? Like, just be chill. You're in first class, dog.
You're already fine.
Just fucking chill out.
Sleep. One person quipped, the whining like a 5-year-old and the jumping, flailing certainly surprised me. And then one person said, I didn't expect him to start weeping like that.
I mean,
he started to cry.
I just don't understand. There's something about
his shoe. He says, one person says, when his shoe came off, it reminded me of my 5-year-old. He lost his fucking shoe.
This is my true social commentary that I'm going to put in here. This is my one bit of wisdom that I'm starting to understand. Something is happening when you hit between 45 and 50 with some of these guys, specifically guys like this. They feel themselves separating and their generation separating from the generation before them. And then instead of understanding, no, this is the ease of you growing up into a more secure area of life, they panic and they freak out and they want everybody to pay attention to them like they're a 5-year-old.
God.
There's something about this concept of like, no, bro, you're just not the relevant demographic as much anymore. Accept it. It should be a peaceful feeling. That's
Who
how I
wants
feel.
to be in the crosshairs of society?
You have it. The Zoomers can have it. You know what I mean? I love it. I'm just going to Homer Simpson GIF. I promise you, the older I get, you're just going to hear funny quips from me. I'm going to be like that Leslie Jordan guy, but satanic.
Ooh.
I'm just going to say like funny, naughty things.
Funny.
I'm not going to let you know what I think about any of the presidents, again, we all know what should happen to every president. But
it does seem like that seems to be one of your going trends. You're definitely calming down.
Anyway, you look at me.
So the man was then arrested, and I will say this: when it comes to the cops on airplanes,
I got my blood pressure down. I got it tested the other day, 130.
Wow,
over 65, and so now I know as a person that not only is one with myself, but I'm one with Gaia herself.
Suck my tongue, buddy.
Suck my tongue.
Suck my tongue. There we go. All right, everyone. So anyway, don't be rude, and when the cops show up and you're on a plane, it's over.
It's over.
Okay, let's do Hero of the Week. Patricia Borges. This was actually my hero for Saturday as well.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic woman. She's a worker at the R.M. Palmer County, county factory in West Reading. She was inside of a burning building when it collapsed. Oh, very scary. But she lived because she fell into a vat of liquid chocolate and it saved her life.
Unlike Augustus Gloop.
It really did help her in
I
this
did see
case.
a meme the other day of, you remember when George W. Bush was told that the towers came down when he was reading for the kids, and it was Willy Wonka, and it's the same Secret Service guy going like, there's a second kid hidden in the chocolate river.
That's funny.
I just described a meme.
That's funny there. Patricia Borges, she detailed, it was a horrifying story, an explosion at the R.M. Palmer factory. It caused the facility in West Reading to go up in flames, and she was already inside the building. She said one arm was already burning, so she had to jump into all of the chocolate. When Borges began to burn,
awesome.
She says, I thought it was the end for me. Very scary.
Whoa.
I asked God why he was giving me such a horrible death. I asked him to save me and that I didn't want to die in the fire. Also, wow, if you're God, you do have to think about that.
I don't know.
I like that this person was like, God, why are you doing this to me? He's like, fine, jump in the chocolate.
I just feel like that wasn't God. You know what I mean? Because God, there's so many millions of people just like
you think
hard dying.
Maybe God was the chocolate.
I think that God was one of us, which was a safety worker.
4:30 p.m., roughly 30 minutes before the explosion, factory workers reported a strong odor, and they asked the supervisor what's going on. And then,
sorry, I just shit my pants.
And then they were going to be evacuated, but the blast occurred, and then she's only 4'10", and then she found herself chest high in chocolate.
I feel like that's why, honestly, part of the reason why she survived was because she was so small. She was like a little suitcase.
Yeah. So anyway,
that's good for her. Honestly, it's nice. But I will just say, happenstance helped you, and you just embrace it.
Isn't that nice? So they should probably figure out what's going on in that factory.
Yeah, I'd take a look at it. I'd take a gander.
Yeah. Because it seems like there's actually a history of problems.
It's not good.
But anyway, she's the hero of the week.
She is, and honestly,
and chocolate.
Good work.
Followed by chocolate.
Yep. Hey, I love it. We got some listener emails.
All right.
I got several listener emails that talked about as working as a casino worker, because we talked about Stephen Paddock last week.
Interesting.
We will eventually do an entire episode about Stephen Paddock. I know that we will do a dedicated
this
episode.
Weekend.
You
guys don't know. I was also realizing how stupid. I mean, he's just so stupid.
Yes.
And but I give you $1 million. The casino doesn't care.
Well, many casino workers reach out. We're going to do a full episode, and we will eventually talk about all of the conspiracy theories attached to his story and go through them, because there's a lot to there. I think there's a lot that has been exaggerated on the internet, and a lot is also, it was just like it was fucked up, and there's a lot of fishy stuff wrapped up in it.
Absolutely.
But we will one day parse through that once we have like all our researchers up in it.
Yeah.
But a lot of casino workers say that Stephen Paddock's behavior tracks of dealing with like black card members, people that are high rollers, freaking out, like having like temper tantrum style like reactions.
But
like
I got
that
a
dude
player's
did.
card. It's like, yeah, buddy, you're there to literally, you are a cog in the machine.
You're wasting your money here. You're
Go
correct.
have fun with your life, and then 3 times a year, go to Vegas and know that you're going to spend $2,500 and you ain't going to get it back.
You're not going to get it back. It's the best thing about it is because now you're free from worrying about winning.
You know what I was watching yesterday, dude, on YouTube? Slot machine big hits. And there was one woman. This was incredible.
No, that's not good.
No, it actually.
That's not going to help.
I texted Irvine at like 3:00 in the morning yesterday. I think, be like, "Want to go to casino?" But then I was like, "What if I just watch slot machines on the programs?"
Wow, that's methadone.
Yeah, and this woman got $20,000 or something like that. She was playing a big Buffalo game. And I could just, oh my God, she got so many multiple buffaloes. Bro, she got like 90 free games, bro.
I mean, I feel like at some point that then they investigate her, right? Don't they like, they hit her with a blackjack and drag her around the body bag?
She put in $1,000 all the way down. She's like, honey, let's give it another try.
$1,000 into a slot machine?
That other grand got down to 200, and then boom, it all turned around.
That's sickness, man. You can't put $1,000 in the fucking slot machine.
It wasn't her money. She was with her sugar daddy.
I mean, accidentally, that's
no, maybe
and the sugar daddy, if you are sugar daddy, you're like, money well spent.
No, they were very cute together. They would fist bump.
Oh, they
were related somehow. They had the money.
They were mouse kit. Was he going like, suck my tongue?
I don't know if she was with the Dalai Lama.
Okay, well, here's another story. On the last episode, there's a lot. I got also a good thing. I got an email talking about people giving goats that they need to raise to be specifically slaughtered and how that's actually fairly normal.
Okay.
Amongst farmers, they talk about like getting a child goat. You get a goat as a child, and then you kind of half raise it, and then the whole point is to have your heart broken watching your farmer father kill.
Oh, this is
that's
about
like the whole
that story where they were like, can we keep the goat? And then they said no, and they took the goat, and then everyone got in trouble.
Yes.
I understand, but again, let's just have a little carve out sometimes.
So, that's what I agree with.
If the person is emotionally crying.
A senator came to take a child's goat, and there was no reason for it.
No.
Okay. Now, here's a story about a dream. Long story short, I was telling my best friend about a weird dream I had where the moon exploded, turned into cheese, and ran some sort of feta on the earth. And I promptly ate it. And he said, you think that's fucking weird? When I was in high school, I had a dream that I was abducted by aliens. And when I got to the ship, they told me I was a part of a mating program they put me into, right? And they put me in a room with a woman I was told, they said, hey, they're like, oh, they put me with the women. And then they went to go, they were like, amongst them. And I was like, hey, wait a second. I'm not a girl, right? And he said, for context, my friend is a bit jiggly and he does have large man boobs. This is your friend writing about you, just so you know.
Okay.
The aliens then told him that, no, you have breasts. You're a woman, right? Which I understand. I feel more woman than man half the times with my fucking heavies, right?
Great.
And I laughed my ass off when he told me this story. But afterwards, I said, what ifs? I started like, what if it wasn't a dream? What if my boy was really abducted and then misgendered by aliens?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The aliens are going to quickly leave
They're going
once they are like, what's going on with Bud Light's doing what now?
Oh, yeah.
They also, for some reason, all the aliens, also who gives a flying fuck, gets piss water, just drink the fucking thing. Bud Light. That's my message.
Political take?
Drink the fucking thing.
Don't worry, Kissel's making up for the. Don't worry, Kissel's making up for it.
It doesn't fucking matter. The aliens, they do sound to me like Affleck. Remember that guy?
Oh yeah, like Eric the actor.
No,
I'm very deep into Howard Stern old days.
Eric the actor is such a cliff note, bro. No one knows who that is.
I love him.
I thought it was Eric the RR.
Want to be? You'll read my screenplay.
Oh, God.
Yeah, man, that's a 25-year-old bit. All right, next letter. I live in the Yukon. Came up the other day, and I was raised there. I love last podcast. I was listening to last Roundup episode, and Ben brought up the sour toe cocktail. Now, my mother has done the sour toe multiple times.
She kissed the toe.
And I've done it twice. Suck my toe. It truly was a weird experience.
Honestly, it's so much grosser if it would be a tongue.
Oh, yeah. The toe is preserved in salt, and you must drink it with a 70% alcohol, and the toe must touch your lips. And if you steal the toe or swallow it, it's $5,000.
Ugh.
Now, the reason for such a large fine.
Yeah.
Back in my mother's day, the fine was $500, and you must donate your toe when you die. You sign a contract before doing the toe drink. So story goes, 15 or so years back, a man came to the bar, asked for the sour toe. He signed the contract, and while being read the rules, the man pulled out $500 cash, slammed the drink back, swallowing the toe whole.
Oh,
he then walked out and was never seen again. Needless to say, they raised the price.
Oh.
It's really
also
gross.
70%. Isn't that's fucking
that's not good.
Well,
you
like
get
whiskey's
101.
like 45.
You can drink like 150, right? You can do 151, stuff like that.
I guess,
which I think then is
that's
technically
true.
175% alcohol. So yeah, it's just gross. It's
Yeah.
gross. Don't do it.
No.
Unless
or do it, I guess.
You're trying to make somebody horny by doing it.
If I was doing some travel show or even just traveling in real life and I was at some place and it just was, and like, kiss the toe, and I was already 8 beers in, I'd be like, sure. And I would do it. It's not the most disgusting thing.
That's why I ate that pig's eyeballs.
Right,
Because I was already hammered.
Yeah, that's true. And there was pressure, and they presented it to you like you were going to love it.
No, I ate it. And you know what? I did.
You did. Well, you ate it. Man, the next day in the green room, your shits, you could hear them.
God, it was just pure liquid, man. I just think we're not supposed to eat them.
No, I don't think we are.
I think unless you're just truly desperate, or if you're like you're a hyena.
I think the nutritional aspect of it is very limited.
Oh yeah, it's just pure fat.
It's just pure fat.
So come and join us. We're going to be doing a live Classy Night Out April 19th here at the Pack Theater in Los Angeles. Check it out. You can look it up on Eventbrite. Just type in Classy Night Out. You're going to see that pic. You're going to see that event right there, and you're going to absolutely love being a part of our little experience. You're going to love it. Right? All right, so live every day. All right, knowing for a fact that, sure. Yeah, I might be almost 40. That doesn't mean I'm irrelevant, but I might be less relevant, and that's actually really good. Because then I can come up with cooler ideas.
They say that men hit their prime in their 40s.
I actually feel my tits are bigger. My penis is lower.
Yeah.
I feel way more like me than I've ever been. All right. And I laugh every day. Ha.
Yeah.
Thinking about how I thought as you get older, you just get dumber and dumber. But you don't actually. You just get wiser. And you start to understand what to say and what's not to say. Look at us.
Look at us.
Never getting us accidentally into trouble every single week.
The words you don't say.
But the thing is that sometimes the words that we do say are what gets us in trouble, but then you just have to love the fact that the best part about getting older is that you get a little bit more easier on yourself.
Right.
For the mistakes you've made during the programming and maybe some of the lack of preparation.
Absolutely. Life is nothing but a series of different troubles. Also, again.
There's no such thing as a dress rehearsal, dog. You are live on stage 24/7 in life.
No. All right. April 16th. Check out the show there, Hail Yourself. We're going to play the documentary and then talk for like an hour afterwards. It'll be really fun. And so that's going to be at Levity Live. That's going to be in Oxnard. Brea Improv, 5723.
Love Brea Improv.
And that'll be really fun. So check out that show. And 7:30-23 at the Ontario Improv in Canada. But I'll put those all on my social media, Instagram, Ben Kissel 1. They're really trying to get me blue starred. They wanted me to fill out this whole paperwork, but I didn't do it yet.
You see,
I
I think they
won't.
might be going the way of Twitter too. Who knows?
I think
So
you
they
just have to fill.
think-
You got to ask for it.
Yeah, I'm not paying for jack shit though.
No, I'm not paying for it. All right, everyone. Thank you for listening. Hail yourselves.
Hail Satan.
Magustulations, everybody.
Help me, you gotta help me, 'cause you don't help me, who's gonna help me?
Put the platypus back.
Put the platypus back if you find it, and
Oh.
don't suck the tongue unless
It'll
again,
kill you.
Get paid up front.
It will fucking kill you. Ugh.
This show is made possible by listeners like you. Thanks to our ad sponsors, you can support our shows by supporting them. For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to lastpodcastnetwork.com.